I'm going to be real with you guys. This whole No Nut November thing is a complete scam. It's a complete joke. And as a coach, as someone who helps people overcome this problem, I'm here to tell you that No Nut November is not going to get you the results you want. It's just going to keep you stuck, because when you do No Nut November, you go on to the frequency of everyone else who's essentially, you're not playing to win, you're playing to not lose. You're essentially saying, I need a challenge. I need something that everyone else is doing in order to solve this problem within my life. And what you have to understand is this is not an easy thing to overcome. So if you're going to use No Nut November as your way to solve this, sad to say that the likelihood of you succeeding is very low, because what are the underlying things of No Nut November? Okay, well, I'm doing this thing for a month. I need something to kind of motivate me. I need something to hold me accountable. I need something to kind of push me to solve this issue. And it's just not sustainable, because what happens when November ends? You just go back to your bad habits. You need to think on the long term. You need to have a long-term game plan, a long-term vision for why you're doing semen retention, right? As I covered in the other video on logical levels, you need to have a purpose. You need to have something that's greater than you, that's making you want to do this. And as I said, it's level one. This is literally level one. No Nut November is not going to be your answer. What's going to be your answer is making commitment to this. Because the thing is, No Nut November is just no different to like a New Year's resolution. That's the reality of it, guys. Like, New Year's resolutions are the masses, right? How often do people actually succeed with a New Year's resolution? Go to the people that had one this year and ask them how they're doing. Are they still on it? Are they still practicing it? Because I can bet you any money they're not. And I think No Nut November is the same. And to be honest, we need to think bigger. We need to think smarter. We need to think we need to hold ourselves to a higher standard. And you should have this mindset of wanting to be the best version of yourself every single day. You should have a purpose. You should have something that's greater than you, that almost requires you to be your best version every single day. You need a purpose in your life that requires you to operate from a present state of mind, having awareness, right? As you can see, guys, my third eye is open. You can see it right here. I'm enlightened, I'm awakened. I don't know why I've got some spot there. It looks kind of terrible. Also, guys, I've been ill the last few days. That's why I haven't been consistent with these videos. And that's why I'm a bit behind on this video. But yeah, guys, that's the key. That's the key. So if you are like trying to solve this issue, you're like, No Nut November, willpower alone just isn't going to be enough when it comes down to it. And that's kind of what I want to preach. And that's what I want to show you guys when it comes to NoFap and semen retention, right? I want to be that coach that just gets you results like that. Because like I said, when I get clients, I get results like this, because there's no BS, there's no back and forth. We cut through the noise, we cut through the nonsense, and we just make this happen. We make this a part of your lifestyle, just like that. It's not something that can be done overnight. It takes time, just like anything. But once you've done it, once you've unlocked this version of yourself, you've tapped into this, because this is not just about the mind, it's not just about the body, but it's also a spiritual thing too. And once you unlock this side of yourself, and you almost have this spiritual awakening because you've been doing semen retention, a lot changes in your life for the better. You're able to have more confidence, you're able to approach people, you're able to find what your purpose is in life. You feel healthier, you respect yourself more, all of these things, right? And that's what life's all about. It's all about becoming the best versions of ourselves, and that never ends. And that's why I say this is only level one, because we're always going to be striving to improve ourselves, to make ourselves better, to make ourselves more just better individuals, better human beings, right? Not just for ourselves, but for our family. So that's why I think No Nut November's BS. And I know it's frustrating, I know, but I'm giving you a different style of thinking that the masses, or the average person, isn't giving you. Like, I'm giving you the juice, the sauce. Like, you need to think outside the box. You can't, like, what you're saying is like, oh, No Nut November, it's like, I have no control over myself. I'm just a sheep. And what semen retention is, it's about becoming aware. It's about becoming self-aware. It's about having self-control. You can't outsource self-control. You can't get it from anyone but yourself. You have to acquire it. You have to have it. So that's the key with this. And that's it, guys. I just wanted to put that out there. And, if you want to solve this problem, you want to overcome this, what it's going to come down to is finding purpose. It's about changing your mindset. It's about changing the skills. So having the understanding of how to utilize your sexual energy, transmute it, how to shift your mind, how to avoid falling into traps. And a lot of it is to just do with becoming more aware. You know, a lot of us are asleep. A lot of us are like NPCs, and we just go through the day. We aren't actually in control of our lives. We aren't actually making the decisions for ourselves. We're letting the world dictate our world. And that's exactly what semen retention isn't. Semen retention is about controlling your own world, becoming your best self. Not only that, you know, your environment plays a role. Your environment definitely plays a role. It's something to work on, something to improve. Eliminating distractions, getting rid of the IG models, getting rid of the phone at night. But these things aren't enough, because when your purpose is so damn strong, when you know, when it's a life and death situation, it transcends the need to put your phone away. You know, you shouldn't, or you go on Instagram and you see some girl, yeah, great, the girl looks good, but guess what? My purpose is so goddamn important to me that I don't give a shit about her. I don't care about that girl. I'm not going to give her my energy. I'm not going to let her suck the energy out of me. I'm going to put that into the bigger thing I'm working on within my life, because that's what's the most rewarding thing. And that's what this is all about. It's about changing your priorities, changing what you value, and just becoming the absolute best man possible. But as I said, this is level one. This unlocks the door to a whole new world of growth, of self-understanding, of personal development. And then you go into the world from a new lens, from a new place, with a newfound energy, a newfound glow to you, a newfound confidence to you, right? You've done something that other people haven't done. You've almost initiated yourself in a certain type of way. And now you're attacking the world from another point of view. So No Nut November is a scam, all right? No Nut November is a scam. Do not fall for it, okay? I know I'm giving a controversial opinion. I could just milk it. I could be like, yeah, No Nut November, guys. Let's all get in this together. But no, I don't want that. I want real results for you guys. You know, I want real results. I want to actually make you an amazing human being, right? That's what I want for you guys. So that's why I'm not keep preaching this like No Nut November nonsense. I'm just going to give it to you straight. I'm going to say, forget November. We don't even need a month. We don't need to dedicate a month to it. We just need to get it done. We need to just solve this problem in your life. We need to start leveling up, operating from a higher place. Okay? So if you want to learn, if you want some help with that, if you've been stuck, you want to make a change when it comes to semen retention, and you don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, you want some advice, you want me to look at your situation and give you some tips, then there is a link below with my Calendly link in the description. That's where you can book a 15-minute call with me. We can have a 15-minute conversation where I'm going to look at your situation, what's going on, and I'm going to propose some potential ideas, right? Potentially we could work together on a program to get you to where you're trying to go. I've worked with many people, I've helped a lot of clients out, and I'd love to have a conversation, even just to meet you. It would be amazing. So if something you're interested in, by all means, go into that link below and go and book a call. But other than that, guys, it's been a pleasure speaking to you. I just hit myself in the eye. It's been a pleasure, and I'll catch you next one.